call modern names, more modern names. And we have also one tradition in our country. For example, if you don't know the name of somebody who is a man wandering in the street, and when you are wandering in the street and you want to attract his attention, you call him Mohammed. Mohammed. But when you call Mohammed, millions of people are turning. Everybody is turning, and then you say, no, that one, you are. No. And the same time we do it for the women, so it is this way, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, we will start our first visit. It will be the discovery of the main sites of Rabat. And now we are going to visit Mohammed V Mausoleum. Yes, so here, ladies and gentlemen, it is the mausoleum, the building that you can see there. We are going to use the whispers, and it will help me to explain to you easily. And here you have the king's guards riding their horses. We are going just to cross to the other side. We get off the bus, and you can take the photos next to the king's guards, but don't step on the sand. You stay just outside, otherwise the horse will not be happy.
We are meeting outside here. The columns that was supporting the roof of the mosque, whereas the minaret of the tower wasn't. When the people are praying, they should keep themselves on the same line, facing east. And then where sometimes they use the mosque inside is full. Now in Midi, I mean, for the Alawites, we use the five corners.
there is not a lot of people. Whereas the Jews, when they arrived, they came to the place where the majority of the Moroccan population was living. It is for this reason Christianism didn't resist for a long time, and we inherited from the Christian era this costume. It was the dress of the monks, Jellaba. And it is for this reason Galabiya in Egypt they don't keep the hood. Why? Because in Egypt they have big conflict between Muslims, Christians, and so we move the hood in order not to be associated to the monks or things like this. North Africa, we keep it as our national dress, by the way. And I'm speaking about the national dress. It means that during the whole official ceremonies we are wearing the jellaba and white color. White color. White, it symbolizes purity. In the official ceremony, it is always white color. And we always say when we go to wedding party, white color. And we are going to enter the main avenue, which is called the Mohammed V Avenue. Mohammed V Avenue. And then the Medina of Rabat, or the medieval part of Rabat, it is where you see a small wall over there. It is not the most important Medina compared to those that we will have the opportunity to see. Fez or Marrakesh are mostly the most authentic. Otherwise, down here, till where you see the trees, where you see the top, the minarets, is the old section, the 18th century. And now we are here in the Mohammed V Avenue. And all these buildings goes back to the French era, and you see a lot of them are built with a mixture of Art Deco architecture and the Moorish architecture. The symbols, the designs are Moorish, but the shape of the building, cubic shape, is the Art Deco inheritance. So here, on your right-hand side, is the Moroccan Parliament, the Chamber of the Representative. We have 333 elected members of the parliament that are elected directly, and we have 125 senators. I mean, that was elected by local elected people. It was approved in the first and it was not approved in the second. I consider that they have very big wages. And it is not the only thing that the people are debating about. They are debating also about the retiring pension, to be a voluntary job, could get in addition to the retiring system he had if he was a worker who takes the retiring pension of a member of a parliament, whereas he worked just in the parliament for 5 years or 2 years. So then it is the train station and the tram. The buildings there have some places where the people are living, but the majority are offices, governmental offices, different ministries. So, and you have also a wall in front of you with the 3 arches. It is the Almohad wall that goes back to the 12th century also. Whereas now we are entering to the 18th century palace, and it is the current palace of the king also. I mean the palace which is used by the king nowadays for where he is working. He's not living here in a permanent way, but he's working here. And this, it is called the Gate of the Ambassadors. The Gate of the Ambassadors. For example, if this afternoon, I don't know, if you want to come back and take more time here to Hada, it is allowed for the public. It is open till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. After 6 o'clock, for example, if you arrive here at 5:30, they will not allow you to get in. Those that was standing in front of the mausoleum that are dressed in red color, but not those that are dressed in military uniform, those that are in the garrisons, but the king's guards are part of the royal protocol. So it is for this reason they are living inside the imperial city, inside the palace. And also the job of the king's guards is a job that is passing father to son. I cannot, for example, go tomorrow and write to the man that I want to be member. No, because when they do the investigations, none of my family work I have 0% chance to be recruited. When there is somebody, for example, whose family already worked as a kickstart. And to same thing also, I will show you the other housing on the other side, where are living the staff that is working inside the palace, housekeepers, cooks, gardeners, and that. To same thing also, these people, their job is passing father to son. So we'll get off here, ladies and gentlemen. Go right in his horse and gathered the elected people, members of the parliament, scholars, members of the family, elected, local elected people. During summer and thick fabric during winter. Red. Red, it is thick and foggy.